Hey everyone, I'm back with another video, and this time I'm going to be going over some dividend stocks and just some that I'm looking at, and I have a couple of them that I'm actually invested in, and what dividend stocks actually do and how they can benefit you just by holding shares in the company. First, I'd like to go over a scripture verses that I want you to go over, look at Genesis 1 through 5. I know we're going all over the place, going from one chapter to the next and one book back and forth, beginning, middle, end, and I hope that we can cover it all. Here you can subscribe, and I see that some of you are not subscribed but watching my videos. It's free to subscribe, and I mean honestly, if you can't watch every video but you're subscribed to me, that helps me out in the long run. If you want to, there's a werstocks page that you can follow that I go over more in-depth stocks and other things like crypto, news, reverse splits, trying to help people from losing money and also help people make some money. And with dividend stocks, it gives you a percentage of that company or that share price just for being an investor. This is one that I'm in right now, Realty Income. And the only thing I bought literally 5 shares. And each month they pay you a dividend. And I think it's roughly $1. Certain ones will pay you monthly, quarterly, and yearly. AT&T, Main Street Capital, and Duke Energy. These are just 4 that I just listed. These aren't like the go-to dividend stocks or the main ones that you need to be looking at. You can do some research and figure out which company you want to invest into, because some of these dividend stocks are like hundreds of dollars. Like AT&T, I think it's trading like 28-ish right now, and Realty Income is about 69 right now. I can't remember what these two are, but they all fluctuate just like any other stock. Like dividend stocks aren't like a special different kind of stock that goes off something different. They just reinvest for you, and that's when you're going to turn on the DRIP. DRIP will reinvest any dividends that you get, and just as soon as you get the dividend, it immediately reinvests it into the company that you're holding. Like if I have 5 right here, and it gives me $1 each month, the DRIP will reinvest that dollar into that stock. Whether say this is $1, well, that DRIP that reinvests the $1, I'll get 1 more share. But obviously it's like 69, so it'll give you a fraction of a share. And the more money that you can put into these, the more dividends you'll get in return. And I want to kind of show you where to look to see if they have a dividend. Realty Income, you're going to want to tap right here, high, low, and volume, the top right. And as you can see right here, it has a dividend yield of 4.23%. And on Robinhood it says 4.11%. Look up, well, I'll just click on this one just to show you. You click the same spot and see how it doesn't have a dividend yield. That just shows you that it doesn't have a dividend. AT&T. You can just type in T. 7.26%. Dividend about $2. Let's see if that's right. 7.26%. Yeah. And I'm going to see what Twitter has. Twitter doesn't have one. Intel, they have one. And then Duke Energy, see, it's 99.61. So by the time you picked up some shares of it, you'd be spending a lot of money just to get that dividend. And you can do your own research and figure out which company that you want to invest in and kind of go off of that. Like, there's so many different dividend stocks. I like to just get ones that are maybe like monthly or quarterly, sometimes annually. It just depends on how much I can invest. I like Realty Income because all I have is 5 shares and I get $1 reinvested. So I mean, after $60 some, I'll get a whole share just for having 5 shares. So in the end, like, if you have, let's say you have $100,000 just to play with, you want to throw it all into some stocks, I would say dividends. You would make a lot of money just off dividends if that's all you invested in. If you're invested in any dividend stocks or you're interested in, like this video, subscribe, share this with somebody that's intrigued with dividends and wants to figure out how I can go more in depth with the dividend yield percentage, what to look for whenever you're trying to invest in a company that has a dividend, to like be cautious about if they're getting ready to pull it, or how many years that they've been doing a dividend, to see if they're pretty stable on it, that they're probably not going to get rid of it anytime soon. If you would, subscribe, because it's free, don't cost you anything. You can like this video, share it, follow my werstocks page, that way you'll get more in-depth analysis and news on stocks, stuff that I'm in, stuff that I'm looking at, crypto news, anything related to stock investing is on my page. And I have a link in the description for the Facebook group, the Russell's Chapel church service on Sundays and Wednesdays. You can get on there. If you don't have a church you can go to, you can watch them live. Thank you guys for all the support that you've been giving me. Even if you don't watch this whole video, or you just skip through different parts and you still subscribe, it just means a lot to me that you're even putting a little bit of effort into it for the amount of effort that I'm putting into these videos. Thank you. Have a great day. God bless.